what I wanted to start with is that I found, sorry to interrupt, but I found your birthday present from months ago in a shirt pocket.
Can I open it?
What this is.
You can open it.
It's going to show someone's address on there.
So be careful.
I'm going to open it down here.
Open it down there because it has their address.
Why is it? Wait. You are fucking kidding me.
I'm not kidding you.
This is from so long ago.
I know what it is now. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is from months ago.
Oh.
I remember being shown those.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yep.
That is genuinely one of the best gifts I've ever gotten in my life.
Yeah. Well.
I have to open it.
It's a silkworm cocoon.
Yeah.
I have to open this. And I have to wear it.
So
You
it's
have
a
to wear it
living
now.
worm.
You have to start wearing it now.
So
I hope it didn't break because this has been at the bottom of my laundry
Dude, how
pile
could
for
you
a while.
forget this? This is so...
It was in a pair of. It was in a shirt pocket for some reason.
Wait, how do you put it?
I don't know how you put it on.
Oh, okay. It's got... Wow. It's made very nicely.
It's a homemade pirate bracelet.
Dude,
From a pirate that we found.
One of our favorite pirates.
It barely fits on my massive wrist.
Okay. Looks like you're going to have to wear it somewhere else.
Looks like someone else is going to have to get it. That could be an anklet. I didn't really check.
If it doesn't fit on my wrist, I do not think it is an anklet.
I think it could fit. You have got. Put your ankle on the table. You got some skinny ankles, man.
I'm busy, man. I'm putting on my new gift.
You need help?
I do. It's hard.
You're having troubles.
It's so tight. What size?
There you go. I don't know what size I got, and I think because of the pirate style.
Wow.
Pirates don't typically have large wrists yet.
Yeah.
They're pretty scrawny.
Pirates usually have... Whoa, it has skulls on it.
Yeah.
This
Pirate,
is from a
dude.
guy that we have loved for years. And
He's a
to the
professional
point where I
pirate.
don't even want to talk about him that much.
Yeah, I don't want to
No,
talk about him at
we
all.
can't. Yeah.
But he recently got into making bracelets, and this is an excellent gift.
It's a great gift.
This is an
Probably
excellent
one of the best gifts that any of us has given one of us.
that's really, really good. Usually you get me a gift that's like a Barbie thing or a
It's something
wig.
weird.
But this is an actually good gift.
And
How
I
much
forgot
was
to
it?
give
How
it
much
to you.
was it?
$12.
No, it was $35.
What?
What?
It's $35. That's how
Are
much
you
he's charging for
serious?
these?
That's how much he's charging.
For
Good
real?
Lord.
Yep.
Wow. Well, it's worth every penny.
Yeah,
Let
it
me
was
say
worth
that.
I mean, that's
every penny.
that's really, especially the
I mean,
delay.
the
Speaking of
materials
which-
must be, $50 alone. Looking at that thing.
Yeah.
So he must be taking
He's
a
taking a
loss
huge
on-
loss.
Skulls. You guys
on
ever
this.
seen the website where the guy sells the shrunken heads?
No.
Like it's like realshrunkenheads.com or something.
Oh,
They're
yes. Yeah.
like $10,000.
Well, that makes sense. That's
Yeah,
a
those are
shrunken head.
Those are
I
expensive.
mean, again, but the cost of materials for that is pretty high.
Even more expensive than $10,000.
Yeah.
Probably a human
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Well, just a head. I
A
mean,
head. Well, like, you're not shrinking other. Nobody's buying a shrunken torso.
exactly.
No.
So you don't need to buy the torso. You buy
I
the heads
wish.
wholesale.
True. But
And
why
then
can't
you shrink
buy
them.
a shrunken torso?
Yeah.
Well, it's just not very interesting.
Or a shrunken
no,
leg?
it's not interesting at all because then
Doesn't
it's like,
take
oh, you got a
craft.
That wouldn't
baby's,
interest you?
you got a baby's torso, and then it's just like, oh,
Well,
no,
look at
it's a
baby's
shrunken
head.
one.
Well, they have the mustache.
Well, the torso that you probably would just want to eat the torso.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not eating. You're fine with the head because you're not using it.
I'm not going to use it. What am
Yeah.
I going to do with
Do they
it?
take the skull out of the head when they shrink it? They have to.
They gotta.
How do they? Well, yeah, they must, right? Is it? They must. It must just be the skin because it's all stitched
I
up.
think it's just skin.
Because they
Skin and
stitch up.
stuffing.
They sketch. They sketch it.
They stitch
They
it up.
squinch up the eyes and the mouth, and
Yeah.
they stint.
Dude,
they
is that
stitch
how
them.
Put 'em on that
works?
bus.
I thought they were pickling those in vinegar or something.
No. I think they tan.
Well,
they
I'm just
tan
thinking
the-
about it
They
just
cut it
now.
all up and they tan it like
like
leather,
a football.
like a football. It's basically
Yeah.
like a football.
Okay.
And then get ready for a bumpy ride.
Okay.
Get ready for a bumpy ride.
Why the long face?
That is a great.
I
movie.
say, why the long face?
He's cool.
all the time.
I said get
man.
ready for a bumpy ride.
Get
a
ready
lot.
for a
I do-
bumpy
I
You said,
do
ride.
it
say
on the, you
that
said
a
it on
lot.
the plane the
Why
other
the
day.
long face?
Me?
You said it on the plane to Ohio.
Really?
Because it was a Southwest flight, and I'd never
It
been
was
on
not a Southwest
or
flight.
American. Sorry, I'd never been on.
And
a
that guy's
a
American
plane.
in the movie.
Yeah, he's an American guy. I'd never been on a plane that small. And I was
Okay.
like,
And I
why?
said that?
And you said, yeah, you said get ready for a bumpy ride, and I went, oh my god, this is
Oh.
going to be bad.
I don't
What if
remember
we
saying
had
that.
gone between two buildings and shrunken to go
Yeah.
long?
I
Well,
would've-
if only they had done that back in 2001.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know.
Exactly. If they had just gone, if that guy had been there, and just
Yeah,
say, why
he'd
did
say-
long face, and then go right between.
Yeah.
Because those
But
buildings,
then
a
the
lot of people
second
don't know
plane
they're
is
that,
not going to have
well,
that guy on it. So it's kind of a
because there's
moot-
only
moot-
one of that guy.
You
They
know,
could
the
have
whole thing is...
But, okay, but what if they put a quarterback on the first plane who throws a perfect?
Dude, the whole thing is an exercise in futility. Stop.
I'm done.
9/11 happened.
I'm done.
There's nothing we can do now.
I'm done. I wish I could
Besides
do a
just
lot.
go out in the streets and just scream.
Yeah, I've done
The top of
doing
our
that.
lungs.
Why?
Why did
you like do that? Why?
And then somebody comes out and tells you exactly why.
Why? Well,
Some
why?
conspiratard comes out
Oh,
and
God.
Dude,
says,
I'm sick of
"Oh
conspirators.
my god!" Ever since you introduced me to this word, I've been saying it.
You never
every
heard that
day.
before?
No.
You've never
Spiritard?
heard that word
No.
before?
What?
Not in my family because they are
Oh,
conspirators. My whole
okay.
family is.
So you probably heard the word conspiragenius a lot.
I heard conspiragenius.
These damn conspirageniuses out
Yeah.
there
I'm
with all their
conspira
smart
smart.
theories.
I'm conspira smart. Yeah.
So you like conspiratards or you don't?
Oh, they're in my family. There's a lot in my family.
It runs in your family.
It runs in my family. Yes.
But you don't. You didn't get it.
What's this big story you have to break to us?
I didn't have a big story to
You
break.
said I have to. You said I have something amazing to tell you.
It's literally, last night I watched like 6 episodes of Desperate Housewives, and I think it's my new favorite show.
This was what you needed to say.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen it?
Yeah. When I
No.
was a kid, my mom used
It's
to watch it.
so good. You would love this
I'm sure I
show.
would
Yeah.
like it.
It's so funny.
I've actually have thought of watching it before, but I've never have watched
It's an
this.
amazing show, and I highly recommend it.
Dude, I saw an amazing show the other day,
What? Yeah.
which is it came on Pluto TV. I turned on Pluto TV while I was working, man, and I went to my favorite channel that I'm always turning on Pluto TV, Fear
Well,
Factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to Fear Factor. I'm expecting to see Fear Factor, and what do I see but a version of Fear Factor that is known as Fear Factor South Africa that they were
Whoa.
playing on Pluto TV. And I'm watching this, and I watched it very briefly. And the one challenge I saw was they were having a paintball fight or like an airsoft fight, and the guy was like, "Whoever loses the fight does not get to have supper." And then I just
That's
turned out because it
amazing.
was grossing me out because they were eating eyeballs and penis. I didn't.
They're not doing that. Is there any challenges like
They
that
said,
on the
they said
American one?
Oh, there was another. I watched 2 challenges actually. There was the paintball one. I caught the tail end of that one, and then it went into.
They
said
eat a tail
this
end on that
challenge.
show.
This challenge is called elephant dung,
Mm.
and they have a
Ew.
pool that has elephant dung in it.
Okay, so
And they
that's
go
not just
in-
like
they go in it
that's
and
not
they-
just the name of the challenge. There is elephant dung in the
Yeah,
challenge.
well, that's what they
hate
said.
dung.
They said the name of this challenge is elephant dung, and then it said on the screen elephant dung.
It's not a really
They
creative
went
name.
in and they had to go
Dung, man.
under and get bowling balls out of the pool, the above ground pool.
filled with elephant dung.
Well, it's water, and then there's some elephant dung in
No,
it. There's
who gives a fuck?
Some floating. On
Wait,
the
so they have
water.
to get-
floats on top. Who gives a fucking shit?
They have to swim up.
They swim in
through,
water.
Yeah.
It's an above ground pool, so it's just
Uh-huh.
like, and also they were like, they introduced it by like showing the pool and being like, you guys remember this pool that you've been swimming in for the past week? Yeah, we're about to use it in a challenge.
No.
Yeah, they were like, what?
Wait, they can only afford an above ground pool for Fear Factor.
Well, yeah, they gotta
South
take
Africa?
it down.
It's pretty low budget. It's
Yeah.
Who's the Rogan?
some guy? Yeah, I
They go with
didn't
a
know.
girl.
Didn't know him.
Was he
No,
a South
it was
African
guy.
famous guy?
I mean, I wouldn't know.
I think they have a lot of that.
I know
I
Elon
don't
Musk.
think they do
I know
either.
him.
Yeah, I guess he's their big one.
Wasn't him. I can tell you
Wasn't him.
that.
I don't know who else is famous in South Africa. Charlize Theron and Elon. I think that's
Is
it.
Charlie? I thought she was from.
Yeah, we talked about this
Down under.
2 weeks ago.
Neil Blomkamp, is he from there? Or he just likes making movies about
Maybe
it.
he just likes making movies about it because of the apartheid themes.
D. Antwoord,
Ah,
Chappie.
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 You got to walk like that.
Why was everyone pretending that D. Antwoord was good music?
Shit was crap.
It was so bad.
Dude, it was hype.
It,
It
was
was
hype.
so
I can't,
bad.
You know what?
Dude.
I take it back. It's not crap. It was hype.
I
was
Think
hype.
You Freaky. That's one of the worst songs I've ever heard.
Dude,
Yeah.
let him
And I
fucking
like
know.
crap. I like crap.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys know I like
That's,
crap.
I wouldn't say that song is
You
so
know-
far from
you
the
know
type of
that
stuff
I-
you
No,
like.
yeah,
No,
I think
I
I
know.
could definitely
Yeah.
hear you listening to that
you could
song.
see me like you
Walk in the office
could
one
see
day.
me.
Yeah.
I think you're freaking.
You can
and
see
I
me
like
doing
you a
that
lot.
shit or liking that shit, falling
Yeah.
falling into the trap of
Yeah. Right.
hipsterdom.
Well, that wasn't even really.
Don't know, yeah, if that
hipsterdom,
was
That was
it?
hipster crap, bro.
Chappie was about as big of a movie as you can make.
I knew
That's
that.
true. It was a big movie, but they started out as hipsters.
I watched that clip from that. I've never seen that movie, but I watched
Me
that
neither.
clip where he's teaching him how to walk. I've seen it 1,000 times. You seen
Yeah.
that?
No.
He's teaching the robot how to walk. He's like, you got to walk like daddy. You got to walk gangster. And it's very
Just fucking
I can't
And
believe
they
that's a
groomed
whole-
a
yeah.
kid. That's why no one talks to them anymore.
Yeah, where they adopted a kid or some shit.
And groomed it Woody
Oh,
style.
I didn't even know that
That's
part.
what I
They
heard.
adopted it,
I
and
think-
then they
Allegedly.
fucking groomed it.
I think the adoption is enough for me to be out of the picture.
I don't even know anything about this besides their music.
I heard people being like, "Fuck, man, fuck, not them," and it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Who fucking cares? You thought they were a novelty to you anyway.
You found your
They
target.
were a novelty to
you
you
finally
anyway.
you finally found your
This jacket
target.
making me sound smart.
They were just a novelty
they were
to you
just
anyway.
they were just a
We
damn
go in
novelty.
on Brian Wilson, and you go, oh, I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't know. But you got it.
I found my target.
You found your target.
yeah. Well,
You can go in all day.
Go in all day.
I
On,
could
go
in
go
all
ahead.
day.
Talk your shit
Your
about what else you
music's
got to
crap,
say.
Your music's crap, and you groomed a kid.
How about nothing about the haircut? Haircuts.
The haircuts is something
Yeah.
I would probably get. So I can't even talk shit
You would
about
get
it.
that haircut?
I would
Buddy,
get that
with
haircut.
your hairline, that
For
would
maybe
be
a couple
so
weeks.
sick.
For maybe a couple weeks, I
That
would
would be
get that
so
haircut.
fucking sick.
That would be sick.
Okay, guys.
Again.
Okay, please explain to us, everybody, what we're doing today.
Okay, so this was an idea
Yes.
that we need to set a world record first of all.
Again,
What was the first one?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
We
I
must
bet
have
we
set a
set
We
few.
did set a world record. What
we?
about most voting stickers on a shirt?
It's got to be 2.
It's got to
Could
be two.
But the world record, and there's because you can't do longest podcast because some losers.
We thought about it.
losers do it. They do it in shifts. They do it in shifts.
It's the most fucking bullshit
It's
thing
cheating.
ever.
It's full cheating.
When we were looking up the world
Yeah.
record because we were like maybe we'll beat it for 300,
And
we saw that
It's
it
like a
was
month
it's
or
like,
something.
No, it's like I think it's 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, it
but
was
it's
40,
people taking
45
shifts, which
hours or
is so
something.
fucking bullshit.
yeah, it's not. Should not count. It
No,
should
it
have to
doesn't
be
count.
the same. There should
Yeah.
have to be
A
continuous
group of people.
exactly. Anyway, so that record has been stolen. We deserve that one.
Yeah.
Funniest podcast, we could win that one.
I think we might be up for that.
Maybe
this
try
week.
for that
Should
one.
we?
But the one that I wanted to set today that I thought nobody has done this yet, and I feel fairly certain that nobody will do it in the time between we record this and this comes out tomorrow morning.
You never know.
But you'd never know.
Yeah.
It is my intention that today we are going to set the world record for the first cream-filled podcast.
Yeah. So what?
Let's get that applause button, actually. Let's hear
So
that.
first, a couple things here.
I saw a ghost.
When you say set a world record for the first,
Yeah.
how many of those have been recorded?
First guy, first
Yeah.
girl, Adam Eve.
Adam and Eve world record
Yeah.
for the
first tall guy.
okay.
Robert
Who-
Wadlow.
First,
Wadlow.
first in height.
Yeah.
you're
Robert
saying like a
Wadlow, first
like
in
on a
height.
ladder.
Yeah.
There's a taller
Okay.
guy than Wadlow now.
Well,
Nah.
they
There's like an
okay.
Indian guy that's like 1 inch bigger.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait,
any-
I don't think he is bigger.
You don't
dude,
think
and
so?
this is
or
and
most
this,
alive
and,
tall
and
guy.
this is
Most
what
al-
I'm saying, man.
He's
because
the most alive tall guy.
yeah.
because Robert Wadlow, someday some guy might be born who's taller than him and take that record away
God,
from
I
him.
hope not.
But you can never take away
Yep.
first.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
can never take that
Uh-huh.
away.
Okay.
That's ours forever.
So
Yeah.
tell me
So
what
we're-
the format of the
and I
Creamfield
just-
episode is.
That's what we have to figure out.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
here's what I'm going to say is that the what makes it so
Cream-filled.
remarkably cream filled is that it's not just visual.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we kind of dress cream
I mean,
I
into
dress
it.
like an oatmeal
we
cream
did a-
pie. Look at me.
Yeah, it was
we
supposed to be.
we creamed a little on it.
Yeah.
but we're not creaming visually on this episode. We're creaming in audio. form.
an
The
all
whole
audio
point
cream.
is to encapsulate the cream
within.
within the podcast itself,
Gotcha.
which
So-
is
And you
the
have
audio.
you have a
So-
stack of envelopes here.
This is to kill the fly that is
Oh,
that is
okay.
roaming around.
See,
playing
I
in the
thought
audience.
you were going to do maybe like a Karnak Johnny Carson thing and do like
no,
you know,
I think
like,
these
Okay, so
are
let's
maybe
do this.
some cream-filled
when,
jokes.
when something is cream filled, for it to be cream filled, there
Yeah.
must be a husk.
right. So this
Yeah.
is why I wanted to bring this over to
Okay.
this side today, because I want to first of all. So I think that basically we can agree that cream filled means there's cream in the middle of something.
No
Yes.
argument here.
And so we need to do a podcast episode that has cream in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Now, what we need to figure out is what is outside of the cream. Because all
conversation.
types of things can
Yeah.
have cream
Yeah.
true.
in them.
Well,
You know,
let's start
Oh,
with
there's
things that don't
Oreo
have cream in them.
puff. Okay, sure.
Meat typically does not
Yeah.
have cream in the middle.
Yeah.
Vegetables.
Vegetables typically don't have cream in
Well,
the
yeah.
middle. So usually it's
Fruits.
carbs.
Fruits. Yeah.
So there's cream filled fruits.
It's usually going to be a pastry or,
Yeah.
a, or a
usually
treat. A treat. It's
yeah,
usually a
so
treat.
it's sweet, some kind of
Yeah.
sweet carbohydrate.
Yeah. So we can put the cream up
Okay.
right
thank
away.
So that's the cream.
I mean, we know.
Yeah.
we know we have
we
to
know.
get to and then get through and leave.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But what are we
But
entering?
it's audio. It's audio, right? So here's my suggestion.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we pause right now, get some instruments, do a cover of that band Cream.
In a white room.
See, he's
with
already
black
halfway there.
curtains
Interesting.
by the
That could be one
station.
element of it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna write down.
Cream, Clapton, Bruce,
I'm just gonna write down cream
Ginger.
because to know that idea.
Mm-hmm.
But so this we think that
This is looking
this-
like an egg, though.
It looks like a donut. Well, it is almost
This-
an egg. Is
this
almost
is a cross. This is a cross
A
section.
yolk can be creamy.
Yeah, yolks
And
can
I'm
certainly be
this
creamy.
is I mean I kind of was going cream puff a little bit or,
Okay,
or
well,
like
then let's-
maybe
let's
like
just
a
decide on-
Twinkie or something.
Let's decide on something. But
Yeah, that's what I mean. We need to decide
so
on something
in
here.
terms of the thing that is covering the cream,
Yeah.
and again sandwiching the cream.
Uh-huh.
Again, it's mostly anything
But if
that's
it's
cream
sandwiching
filled.
the cream, then I feel like we might as well go Oreo because
Right.
it's,
But that's
it's not.
not-
We're
but-
not hitting
but
the
that's
upper.
not- that's
we're not hitting
not-
the top and the bottom.
Oreo is not cream. That's cream.
Creme.
Cream with an E.
Cream.
Creme.
CREME.
That's how I've always read it.
That's true.
Creme.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then we have to do cream puff because that's the most obvious one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel
Or
like
lobster tail. What is it called? The fucking.
Oh yeah.
You know
well,
the
that's
one I'm talking
also. I
about?
think that's also just puff pastry.
or a whoopie
Yeah.
pie. It's
Whoopie
kind of
pie.
a pastry version of
whoopie
an Oreo.
pie is good
We
because
start
also
the
it's
episode.
easier
okay.
to talk about chocolate
We
than it
start.
is
We
about
start
puff
the
pastry.
episode doing
Okay.
impressions of Whoopi Goldberg and end doing impressions of Whoopi Goldberg.
Here, just let me
And then
let
we
me
do
this
cream in
here.
the middle. We're Whoopi up top, Whoopi at the bottom.
Dude, that's gonna be hard to sustain. So this
Yeah.
is a whoopie
Okay.
pie.
yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, it reads.
This is chocolate,
Uh-huh.
and I'll just write Choco
Choco.
because
yeah.
I just can't write that much.
Yeah, that's fair.
And what I want to do here is for Choco, let's just get some adjectives.
Okay.
To describe
What
chocolate.
does chocolate
Oh, this
like?
is. Hold on. We got to move that. I'm going to move the light so you can read the whiteboard.
What does chocolate like?
Chocolate, I believe I would describe chocolate as
Rich.
rich.
Rich is good.
Rich, bitter. And
Could
there's
be
an
bitter.
element of bitterness to it.
And sweet.
And sweet, of course.
Bittersweet.
Bittersweet. Let's we can say bittersweet. Dark.
Dark. Oh, that's good.
Dark. Not necessarily dark chocolate, but it is darker than
It
cream.
is darker than cream. Delicious.
Delicious has got to be on there if it's my list that I'm making. You're turning the lights all the way around.
What
It doesn't help at all because the overhead lights.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. Could turn the overhead lights off.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, dude, fuck it. We got business to take care of over
What
here.
else?
Rich, bittersweet, dark, Damn, it got dark. Right as I said dark.
It's fine.
Yeah, there we
It's
go.
fine. We'll get a black marker someday, but I don't think they make them in New York.
No, it's hard to find.
They're really hard to find.
Rich.
so-
I just saw myself on with this jacket on and these
You-
shorts.
you
I look
look
like Kevin
sharp.
Smith.
You Rich, bittersweet, dark, delicious,
Worldwide.
decadent.
Decadent.
Decadence better than worldwide.
I don't know.
Worldwide, I don't know.
Chocolate is worldwide. You have different countries
think
have their
that's-
own types of chocolate.
From
Dubai,
South American.
South American.
South American, Dubai.
No.
Dubai chocolate is big right now.
That's a meme, bro.
yeah, but it's big.
That's not our. When people are going to be listening to this episode in the year 3050.
Yeah,
Dubai will be
because
flat
they'll
and
think-
Dubai
I wonder if
chocolate
there's
will
ever
not
been
exist
I
anymore.
wonder if there's ever been a cream-filled
Yeah, I'll
podcast.
say-
Oh well, there's
Oh,
been
well,
millions.
here's the
but
first
what was
one.
the first one?
yeah. What did the first one say?
So it looks like we have room for one more adjective.
Rich, bittersweet,
What about
dark, delicious,
Oh, we-
decadent, South
milk?
American?
Milky,
No, milk is not. It's
milky
not,
milk chocolate.
It's not even often an ingredient in
Okay.
chocolate. Milky
Bean-
milk chocolate. That was what you
cacao.
were saying?
Beans, yeah.
Beans, cacao
beanish.
Be-
Beanish is
bean,
good.
Bean made.
Bean made.
Bean spawn
Bean spin.
Bean from
from bean
From bean.
from a cocoa bean.
it.
Bean from it.
Was.
Bean.
I'm being from it.
Bean from it was.
Bean from it was.
born. Made.
Bean from what it was made.
Bean from it was made from. Okay, so here's the list. We have rich, bittersweet, dark, delicious, decadent, South American, and bean from it was made from. Okay, so that's chocolate sorted.
Yeah. That's chocolate.
Okay.
So this is cream.
So cream. What do we know about cream?
and I'll
Cream
just write
is
CRE as
well,
a,
cream milky.
here. So we'll start off with creamy,
Creamy.
right? I mean, that's and
That's a
I'm down with
no-brainer.
milky too. I
Creamy,
can even say creamy
puffy.
plus milky.
milky. It's not puffy.
Smooth.
Oh yeah, smooth. Smooth is good. Fatty.
Fatty. Good.
Fatty.
Stiff peaks, depending on that's
No,
more of a meringue.
That's a meringue thing. Whipped.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whipped.
Well, cream in the middle of a cream-filled whoopie pie is whipped.
Yeah, because we're not talking about liquid cream.
The center.
Yeah, that's true. Center.
Centrist.
Filling.
Filling.
Okay, we got room for probably
Time.
Let's say
more.
light
light
/
is good.
white.
Light and white. Refreshing.
I'd call it refreshing. Cream.
And then what is it from?
Cats drink on it.
Well, cows. A cow's
A cow's
cow-
egg. No, a cow's milk.
It's not cow's egg.
Cow.
Cow's
Cowabunga.
Milk.
milk.
Let's try that one. Cow's milk from it was made from.
Oh,
From it was made from cow's milk.
I don't have room.
It will cows.
Okay, all right, and drop the pen.
Okay.
That's time.
Okay.
For cream, we have creamy plus milky, smooth, fatty, whipped, center, filling, light / white, refreshing. It will cow's milk.
Yeah, I wanted to say it was.
Well, you got an
I don't
eraser
even
right
know
there.
what-
We can move the words around.
No, it's impossible.
All right.
Should
Okay,
I?
so with this in mind,
Yeah.
We're past it now.
what should we do? What's the next step here?
I think we need to put we need to start,
Okay, on chocolate.
and we need to divide these up.
So let's just split it right after delicious. Or
What
we'll
do
do
you mean?
half a delicious.
Well, I think we could.
we could add one more word, and then we have 4 to talk about up top.
I don't think
4 to talk
see,
about at the
I don't-
bottom.
Now here's where we decide. Are we going through this list and talking about them, or are we just trying to have a conversation that fills these adjectives?
I think it's more honest to the
It's more-
idea of a cream filled episode if we have a conversation that resembles these.
Yeah,
these
but I think
descriptions.
you're right that this might be hard. So I think yeah, let's do a conversation at first.
That is rich, bittersweet, and dark. Okay. Okay. And then the second
Then we'll
half,
move into a conversation that's creamy, milky, smooth, fatty, whipped, center, filling, light, white, and refreshing, and with cow's milk.
and then have a conversation that is delicious, decadent, South American, and being from it was made from.
And that will be down here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the second half.
All right. So at this,
Or that's
all
the
this in
third
mind,
half.
we
Or
could
the
probably
third.
It's difficult when you get into it because
Dude,
it's like you
it's
think
complicated.
Yeah, because
This
then
is why I wanted the whiteboard.
because
Yeah, that's
you
fair.
think the second half, and it's like, oh, the second half of the because are these one whole, or is the cream separating, or is the cream part of them?
So let's see. We got about 40-ish minutes left.
Okay. So let's do 10, 20, and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that works
That
for
makes
me.
sense, right? 10 chocolate, 20
Yeah.
cream, 10 chocolate.
All right. So
Okay.
all right. 10, 20, 10.
Because here's an interesting thing that we've just discovered
Sure.
is that the cream is the most important part of a whoopie pie.
Well, yeah, I think that's true.
There it is.
The cream is the most important.
Because instead, if you don't have the cream, it's just too soft, fucking whatever.
Yeah,
that
the
was
too
not even a
It's just
cookie.
too rich, bittersweet, dark, delicious, decadent South American
Bean from it was
chocolates.
made from
Yeah.
chocolates.
I know, totally.
Okay, so let's start right now with a conversation that we might find
right.
rich,
And
bittersweet.
and
and
we
dark.
will start.
Now,
What is like a rich conversation? Like we talk about money?
A rich vein
A
of
rich
conversation.
vein of
about
conversation.
Bittersweet and dark. I'd had the most delectable nightmare. Or no, it's not
that's
delectable.
down.
Oh,
I
God.
had
such a I had a tragic experience
a
that
tragic
made me
dream.
happy.
Oh, really? What was it?
It's a good question.
Yeah,
this is for rich.
it was night.
It was night. It was night. I couldn't see a thing. First of all,
Yeah. Okay, so how do you know what happened then?
well, through audio.
Oh, okay. One of the other
Bring
senses.
audio.
Yeah, audio's in there as well. So what happened though? Do you have any idea?
I think he's
Yeah,
He's
well,
confused.
I heard. Well, what I heard was first I heard someone sobbing,
Oh, that's horrible.
but I heard someone just smiling as well,
well, that's sweet.
and I heard money clinking
Oh, you heard their
Shrunken.
coins
I
jingling
heard
as they
gold
cried.
coins.
This is now we're doing the listing. We're going down the list again. We want
Yeah.
something that, on the whole,
Okay.
Yeah.
is like all of these things.
Okay,
Something
rich,
that is
All right,
bittersweet, and dark.
well,
I mean,
let's
this is
start-
making. Maybe it's because I've been watching vampire movies. This is making me think of a vampire, rich,
okay. Then
bittersweet, and dark. Is it not?
yes, that's a perfect.
Well, I was
So-
gonna say, if you start the conversation dark, because we're comedians, we can go to bittersweet and then get to the richness of it.
Okay, so let's start dark.
Let's start with a dark topic.
Dark. Okay, so vampires, I think, are also
Yeah, they're
well,
very
Vlad
dark.
the Impaler, he actually murdered countless people.
Yeah, but he also
Wow.
had descendants.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's really bittersweet.
yeah.
That
He had
think about it,
descendants.
he murdered
Yeah.
so
Well,
many.
Well, the descendants is bittersweet because it's like, oh, children are amazing. I'm so glad that children
Yeah.
are being born. Wait, they're descended from one of the most evil motherfuckers that ever walked the face of the
they
earth.
have his blood in
Yeah.
their blood.
Yeah.
And blood
Yeah.
being vampire
Blood
is
is
so
very
interesting.
familiar to a vampire.
And they have just such dark gothic ideas in clothes.
And not to mention the castles.
Who
Yeah.
would you be really shocked to find out you're descended from?
Well, probably Vlad the Impaler, because I mean, I'm mostly 100% Irish.
Yeah, that would be surprising.
That
I
would
would
be
be surprised because
surprising, I
then
guess.
he's like a whole. What is he?
Yeah, for me it
Mongolian?
would probably be some type of no, he's Romanian.
Romanian. Ah,
Yeah, you're thinking of Genghis Khan.
I am thinking
think.
of
Yeah.
Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Wait, we were talking about Vlad the Impaler, and you were talking about you thought
thought he
it
was
Genghis
Mongolian?
Khan.
I thought that they were related.
They're
At least
they're both dark.
they're related in their darkness.
They
Yeah.
are they are some of the darkest humans
Genghis
in
Khan
terms
killed.
of acts.
But when they say he killed, did he even really know what was going on? Because they didn't have phones. It was all fucking birds.
Yeah, it was all.
He probably, I mean,
So-
back then there was not much knowledge.
His bird
It was
that
the
he had
Dark
on his
Ages. It was the
shoulder.
Dark Ages.
It was the Dark
It was a
Ages.
bittersweet time.
It was
To be alive.
because on one hand there's
You
not a
have just-
telephone
on
in
one
sight,
hand, there's
but
just-
on the other hand there's not a telephone in sight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so tell me that ain't bittersweet.
Not to mention the torture.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
torture was pretty
Was
insane.
pretty
But we
insane.
talked about torture recently, and that wasn't really a chocolate coated style
No.
episode. So now,
Wait, when did we talk about torture?
Because we were
We
talking
just
about the
did
different
talk
kind of
about
torture
it.
devices
Yeah.
that we have. I know we haven't talked in a little bit, but we
Mhm.
had that. We were talking about that.
Interesting. I didn't even
I think
know
the
that.
last episode we did talking about torture.
Oh,
Yeah, we did talk about
we did
that.
a
I
whole
remember it.
episode on torture.
Things
Well,
that are
we discussed it.
bittersweet, dude. Emo music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
tell
the
me that ain't
happiness of the
bittersweet.
melody,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
of the catchiness,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then the sadness,
sadness of the
these
lyrics.
people wasting their lives making
Yeah.
this music.
Yeah. There's something so bittersweet about that actually.
About them just staying in
And
their
then the-
hometown forever.
Yeah, also
just
the-
kinda making shit
the music of the Smiths and Morrissey, that's bittersweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Son.
They directly inspired a lot of the emo.
What would you say is bittersweet about Morrissey?
Probably
Racist and
his
gay.
racist, and then his love for animals, his veganism.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
He takes it a little too far though, because
He
I think
takes
the
it too
racism
far.
and the veganism are very
They're intertwined. Yeah,
in
he
a
said that
massive
the
way.
Chinese are subhuman because
Yeah.
they eat dogs.
Yeah.
I guess that's bittersweet.
What
You think
was,
that's-
what's
yeah,
the
what's the
sweet
sweet
angle
part
on
there?
that? You would say.
His love for the dogs.
I
Is
could
that
see
really-
that.
But it's
I
a
could
bit
see
of a
that.
stretch. It's a bit of a stretch to say that.
It doesn't seem so much like he's
I'm
motivated
trying. I'm
by a
really
love for the
reaching.
dog.
Yeah,
That's
really
dark,
reaching
though.
there.
That's
That
dark.
is dark.
That is
You know what? That is
conversational
dark.
topics
And he got
all the
very
time.
rich
Dark.
from his music. He might be the most chocolatey man in the world. He might be Stephen Patrick Morrissey. Might be the most chocolatey man of all time.
The Smiths should have changed their name to the Candy Smiths, the Chocolate
Yeah.
Smiths.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would have been
Is that what
good.
they used to
could,
call
like,
them?
as the, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what people used to
Confectioneer?
craft it. Yeah.
A chocolate
Candy
Smith?
Smith.
Chocolate
They
Smith.
could have.
Clang, clang,
The
clang.
hammering.
Well,
of
let's think
the
about how
sparks, the
different their
holes of
songs
the-
would be.
How different.
Heaven knows I'm M&M's now.
Okay.
hmm
All right. I was
Girl
looking
afraid
for
of
a
how
bite
good
in-
this chocolate is.
Okay.
Okay.
William, it was really chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay.
You maybe should have stopped at Heaven Knows I'm M&M's now, because that's good.
Yeah, that
That
one
is
was
good.
good. But there's something else in there.
M&M's now.
Oh,
It turns
girlfriend-
into M&M's.
Girlfriend
yeah.
in a diabetic coma because she ate too much chocolate.
I don't know any of their songs.
All I
Okay.
know
Yeah.
is Heaven
All right.
Knows I'm M&M's
Yeah.
now.
Well,
Yeah, that's one of my favorite chocolate-based songs.
yeah.
Is there any chocolate songs that we
Willy
know of?
Wonka soundtrack.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Next.
I'm an idiot.
Willy Wonka's soundtrack.
Is there any that are not
Well,
explicitly
there's that band,
chocolate?
Hot
but-
Chocolate.
I don't know that band.
They sang that song, You Sexy Thing.
Oh, and you know what? Did they also make the song "Hot Chocolate" from Polar Express?
No, they are not involved in that. But if they were, it would make a lot of sense.
Hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to hit on dark here and kind of throw this back into the mix. They should make a gritty R-rated reboot of the Polar Express.
There's some
It's a great
time,
idea.
or when did that come out?
There's some time?
There's some time the public domain
Yes.
take it over.
Yeah, I think it'll
That's
be a
going to be
minute.
quite a
it'll
while
be-
away.
Yeah.
I think that we
About
need to
60
I think
years.
we need to petition the owners of the IP to
When
make it
did-
because it's a rich vein to be mined.
When did that
But,
movie come out? Is it based on a book from the 20s? Because that's what I thought it was.
The movie's not from the 1920s.
The movie's not, but the book it's based on. I thought that maybe could be from the 20s.
I don't
Because
think
they had trains back then.
When
they did have trains back in the 1920s.
when does all of the stuff that we grew up with? When does that expire?
Well,
know.
it's,
Like
it's all
movies from,
very,
like, the
it's all
80s or
very,
90s.
It's all very different. I think that's not for a long ass time.
Let's see.
I think that stuff from the I don't
does
even know. I
Rugrats
can't make a guess.
become public
Well, I know
domain?
that the
Okay, I found this on the web for when does Rugrats become public domain.
It doesn't really
What is
help
up with
me.
your guys' voice?
I think it's but I think it's really different based on different. There's like the laws I think
Yeah.
are very intricate. They're very complicated on
yeah, it
what
seems
goes
like they
when.
really didn't understand much about the future when they made those laws.
I think they made the laws and they were right to do what they did,
Yeah.
and then everybody lobbied them really hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Disney really lobbied them.
yeah.
And Disney became rich from his drawing of a mouse.
which had dark ears and a bittersweet
story.
smile.
Yeah.
Or story, yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess it's 95 to 120 years, I think it says.
Dude, that sucks. So nothing
quite
that
a long
we
time.
So it'd be
ever
2086
nothing
when
that ever
Rugrats
came up
becomes public domain.
in our lifetime. We'll be
Yeah.
long dead by 2086.
I don't know. We might be
And
alive.
even then, that's like
depending-
very complicated because it's like, it's like how Steamboat Willie went into public domain, but Mickey Mouse didn't, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the movie itself or the show itself can go into public domain,
But
but
the
the actual
character-
IP
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
stay copyrighted.
Uh-huh.
Which
and the fact that we can, as a society can't use it, but it's still
right,
But the
I
magic,
deserve to use the
the
characters of the
magic,
Polar
but the
Express to
magic
tell a
lives on
story.
is bittersweet.
Dude,
The
the
what is?
stuff I
The
would
magic that lives on in
the magic
Mickey
that lives
Mouse
on
is
in Mickey
bittersweet.
the stuff
Yeah.
I would have done to the nerd kid in the Polar Express, my R-rated movie.
Demons just fucking
Yeah.
ripping him limb from limb.
It would have been probably a 3-hour torture movie about
Yeah.
that kid being tortured by me.
Him just getting all the like Sid's toys
And
from
that
Toy
fucking
Story.
stupid poor kid that's always
Yeah.
ruining shit. Fucking
don't know that
Honestly,
kid.
all the characters.
I just
Yeah.
know the
All the
I
characters
know
except
the annoying
Santa
kid.
Claus.
That's
Well,
all I
Santa
know.
Claus, you barely even see him in that movie,
I
which
know,
is one
that's
of my
why
major
that's-
complaints of the movie.
thank God.
That's,
See, a lot of
guy's ugly.
that's a bittersweet moment in that
Yeah.
movie, by the way, when you see
Seeing
Santa.
Santa?
Because it's this disappointment of like, yeah, okay, so he's like 5 other characters.
Yeah. Tom Hanks is Santa in that as well.
Yeah, dude, he's everybody.
He's damn everything.
Tom Hanks is the conductor or whatever.
Why did
bullshit.
he pick that movie to be like?
I'm gonna go all out.
Check
I'm
it
gonna,
out. Check it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Look what I can
got
do.
range.
yeah,
I can be
I can
myself, a
myself.
hobo, and Santa Claus.
What other movie did he did that?
Norbit.
Norbit,
Not
yeah.
Norbit.
White
He's not in
Norbit.
that. White Norbit. When does that get in the public domain? We got to
When
make White
Norbit
Norbit
Guys,
gets
save
this
White
year.
Norbit for cream.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
We'll
My bad.
circle
We'll
back
get
to
there
that
soon.
for light, white, and refreshing.
Okay.
It's called Cloud Atlas. That's what it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't see
But
Cloud
everybody
Atlas.
did that.
Yeah, that's
in
true.
That
It
movie.
wasn't
It
just
wasn't
Hanks.
just him. But he did like
You think
he,
Polar
they
Express?
got that because of
Yeah,
Polar
I
Express.
was gonna
They
just about to
said
ask
the
that.
Wachowskis were like,
You think
we have
how
seen
they were
your
like,
work
all right,
at Polar
we saw you be
Express.
Santa, we saw you be a hobo, we saw you be a conductor.
So now, please be a Korean
Yeah.
person right now.
He was Korean in that.
put
Yeah.
put tape on your eyes.
I
you're
thought that was
Korean.
one of those movies where they, in their idea of the future, is somebody has like a stripe on their eye.
Yeah, but I think they also made them Asian,
Oh, okay.
if I'm not
They also-
mistaken. What the
What
hell?
the fuck was that, boy?
So I guess I was gonna play a sound, but I guess Julio set a timer
Well,
for
thank you,
us.
Julio.
Thank you, Julio. That's really scary. Could you turn it off now?
Yeah.
That was
Thank you.
scary.
That was
Okay, so
scary.
we're moving. We've completed our first chocolate. So let's just go right into cream.
Right into cream.
20
So I see.
All right, first things first. White Norbit. Let's get back to that.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's-
Oh,
we'll
wait, that was
circle back.
perfect.
Yeah, perfect
White Norbit.
transition.
See,
White Norbit.
This is so
Who
good.
would you pick to be White Norbit?
John Heater.
Wow.
Has he done anything in recent years?
Wait,
This is his comeback.
Does John Heater really have the range that Norbit
I don't know if he
Norbit
has
as
the
a role?
range.
Dynamite.
Norbit
Andy
Dynamite?
Serkis.
Andy Serkis would be
Yeah.
amazing.
That
It's
would,
all
you know what?
CGI.
That would be way better.
really, really good.
I was really excited about this idea of them
it's different
crossing
creatures.
movies, but no, Andy Serkis being White Norbit.
That would be a really, really good idea.
White Norbit.
Fatty.
Mm-hmm.
Fatty.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Rasputin's fatty.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's the themes are coming
He played
together.
he played an Asian guy in that too. I was like, he also played a white guy. No, he didn't. He played an Asian guy.
You really have an almost encyclopedic knowledge of non-Asian actors playing Asian people in films.
No, I have an encyclopedic knowledge of Norbit.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What happens in the movie?
So Norbit is a nerd. This is not cream filled.
Why is Norbit not cream filled?
Can you apply any of this to
I
Norbit?
get fatty. If you want me to talk about Rasputia,
Okay,
yeah,
talk
we
about
can do
Rasputia.
Rasputia.
Yeah, she jumps off the diving board and it's really funny.
That is fun. That's a great scene.
But the water's refreshing.
And Norbit is whipped by
shit.
Rasputia.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And his center is weak. He has a weak center.
Uh-huh.
Right?
What's that mean?
His soul soul is weak. He's a very nebbish person.
Uh-huh.
And he's looking for love to filling him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he knows.
Yeah, it kind of ends there at light/white, doesn't it?
He wishes he was smooth.
Okay.
Norbit wishes he was smooth.
He's got white teeth.
Milky white teeth.
Well, you could have taken white off the board
and
instead of milky.
Rasputin's looking creamy in her bathing suit.
She does look
It's
creamy.
creamy, yeah. And what about the last one?
The ending's refreshing.
The
No,
ending
no,
is
the one-
refreshing
the last-
because
the last one.
light and white. I'm trying to
no,
think.
the last one.
Oh wait.
Oh, it with cow's milk. Rasputia got them titties.
Okay.
Rasputia got them big ass titties like a cow.
Yeah, they are.
I feel like
maybe
we
not.
should we should
getting a little too
talk like
excited.
cream.
Yeah.
We're acting like sweet hyper chocolate right now.
Yeah,
You're right.
we got
Cream is a little,
I really want to get this record, guys.
It goes
I
down
really-
a little
it's
easier.
like-
Okay.
It's like when I cream, I'm like,
When you
Or
eat
when
cream, or when you did you say
You
when
said
I
when I
cream?
say-
you said
When I did you say when I cream, or do you say when
Yeah.
I
said
eat
when I'm
cream?
yeah, when I
cream,
eat
I'm like,
cream,
but you didn't say
when
eat.
I eat cream, I'm like, it's like smooth and white.
Mm-hmm.
It's air. I feel like it's air bubbles that make it
Yeah.
so fluffy.
That's you're thinking of Kinder Arrow.
What's this?
This is a chocolate filled with air.
No, I'm not thinking about chocolate at all.
Tryptophobes, beware. This chocolate full of air.
When never mind, it's disgusting.
What? Come on, man. Just say it. We need cream.
Is the
We have
cream,
20 minutes of cream.
Is the cream that's on or in a woman's vagina?
Okay.
Mm, mhm.
I'm going to
Is-
let you say it, but go on.
Is that almost
Tread lightly.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a booger?
Okay. Thank you for asking.
Is it kind of?
Thank
a
you for
booger?
asking, Caleb.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, I can't say that I have an answer for you.
I
on that.
think I have an answer,
What do you got?
which is technically,
I think technically it is.
because
Yeah, so
a
I
man's
mentioned
cream
that. Is
very boogery.
also
But
cream is
allergy
not,
boogies.
Cream is not an accurate description of semen.
No, semen is not cream,
I don't
and
know that
people
I've
make
ever
cream
said
jokes
semen
about
before.
semen.
cream
Sperm,
I just say sperm usually.
Ejaculate.
ejaculate.
I usually stick
I
to
would say
sperm or ejaculate.
ejaculate. Yeah.
I'm about to sperm.
I say my wet hot.
Cream can be so much.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the most incredible things on our planet.
You
Mhm.
really are creamed out right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
You're riding the waves.
Because
of the
I'm
cream
worried. I'm
Riding
worried
the
that we're
waves of
gonna get. I'm
cream.
worried we're gonna get a phone call
from Guinness.
from Guinness.
Yeah.
Oh, talk about creamer.
Oh.
The Guinness made a
Wow.
Yeah.
beer.
Prime
That's
mutton,
completely
Mr. Creamer.
true.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
creamer.
But I'm
going
worried
down.
I'm
He
gonna get a
loves
call. They're
cream.
gonna say, you talked about the topics, but you weren't.
You weren't acting
The audio
creamy.
wasn't
We're
infused.
acting
Mhm.
creamy,
We're
infused
acting
with
creamy.
cream.
And I'd be like, why are you being creamy on the phone right now?
Yeah, do we
I'm
have to
telling
start
you how
talking
it's
creamy?
done.
Because I'm setting the record right now.
I'm recording this phone call right now, and I'm making it the creamiest fucking podcast you've ever heard. This is a creamy prank call.
Okay, it's a new style of prank call called
Yeah.
a cream call, where you
Okay.
call somebody and you act creamy.
Mm-hmm.
You be fatty and
All right,
refreshing.
try it
Then
out.
You call the pizza
cream
place and you
cream
say,
prank call.
Wait, why don't we
Alex right
why don't we
now.
call someone all creamy like?
"Oh,
cream
get
prank
a
call
cheese."
Alex for us right now?
Yeah. Call him from the Google Voice number. He doesn't have that saved.
Dude, just I guess people don't answer *69 anymore, huh?
No. But if you
I'll
call
just
from
call
there,
him. I don't know if he'll pick up. I mean, he's probably busy as
he
fuck
is not.
right now.
I know he is not busy.
I know he's not too.
Okay, he's definitely gonna answer because I want to see how a cream call is done
Yeah.
by the master and inventor of the cream
Okay,
call.
so I just opened up his contact and I've seen that I at some point said his address is Dr. Crazy's lab. It says that above his name.
All right.
Never noticed that before. All right, I'll call him right now.
Okay.
And if he doesn't answer, you leave him a creamy voicemail.
Yeah. Is this on your regular phone? Your regular number? Or you calling from the Google Voice?
That's my number.
Yeah, we'll call you. Open up Google Voice and call.
I don't have Google Voice.
We can call from my phone. I have it.
He fucking hates me.
Whoa.
He might be at the open mic. Honestly.
Fucking hates me.
The open mic, dude. It's pretty late actually.
Yeah. What time is it? Yeah, this is around the time.
Hi, this is Alex Forrest. I can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message and I will call you back.
Hey, Alex.
Be extra
You've been creamed.
Keep going. You have to
This is called a cream call.
Okay, explain to him what it is.
So we're doing a cream-filled episode.
Yeah.
So I'm calling to be extra creamy, but you didn't pick up. So,
Make your voice deeper.
Say keep it creamy.
Keep it creamy.
And sign off by saying,
Signing off,
Mr. Cream.
Mr. Cream.
That was, I think, pretty good. He's gonna be
Yeah.
delighted.
He was
Yeah.
going to be so excited to get that.
Because you know what's so amazing is when you get a pastry and you think it's just some normal fucking shit, just a ball,
Bite
one of those
in.
balls. You bite into it, pure cream.
creamed.
Yeah.
Creamed.
So he's gonna go take his phone,
Say-
and he
say,
hates
oh,
his phone. He's gonna pick
yeah.
up his phone, fucking stupid phone.
A normal,
Fucking
sweet
voicemail.
call.
Then all of a sudden,
A
it's a
normal,
cream call.
rich, bittersweet, dark, delicious, decadent call.
Yeah. And
Wait a
being
second.
it from
This
it was
call is
made
actually
from,
low-key smooth, fatty, whipped, center, and filling. I've been creamed.
Not to mention light white, refreshing, and it what cow's milk.
It was cow's milk.
I think that was really close to hitting the
Yeah.
Where we're trying to get
the
at with the
epitome of a
cream.
cream-filled.
With the cream.
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 I think we gotta talk like this for the rest of the episode.
Sing the cream song.
The cream song
In a
Like
white
this.
room
with
black
black curtains.
Just cut the black curtains. Just
with light white curtains. at
It's
the cow's milk.
refreshing.
And the fatty center filling. It's refreshing. I'll
Whoa,
cream
careful.
in this milk where my smooth cow is. Cream in this milk with my light white center that's filling. Ba-na-na-na. There's our. Ba-na-na-na.
Yeah, that's good.
my light white center. 20 minutes of
20
cream.
minutes of cream is
Dude,
gonna
20
do.
minutes of cream.
This is a bit kind of.
You know what? If we did do, but it's fucking creme. If we did an Oreo, I think they're all the same size. But a
'Cause I think
whoopie
we're
pie.
Well, let's talk Oreo for a moment.
Let's touch on it.
It's an Oreo filled with-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. An Oreo is filled with something.
Creme.
Creme.
Which I think
Yeah.
is pretty close to cream.
Yeah.
But it's not the same. It's different. It's different. It's
Nah.
not, it's less.
But,
it's
wait, you know
less-
what is cream filled? What are these called?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the other Oreos,
The other kind.
Oxys,
Hydrox.
Hydrox.
cookies, because they don't have
Those are for real cream?
well,
What?
they don't have a because cream CREME I believe is like a
Oh, it's a trademark.
some kind of trademark.
Well, they call it stuff now.
Yeah.
oh yeah, true. Wait, that's not even close to fucking cream.
Yeah, they call it
stuff.
stuff. STUF.
That's I'm not eating shit with stuff in it.
Yeah.
If stuff is one of
I've
the
seen that
ingredients,
movie, The Stuff. I know
Yeah.
what happens when you
I
eat
know.
stuff.
It causes bad problems in
I
the
don't
world.
want to eat. What are you talking about? The substance?
No,
No,
the stuff.
no.
Bro doesn't know the stuff.
Is it like
We
the
know the
substance?
stuff.
Yeah.
But it's called the stuff.
It's hella different. It's
What's
actually
different
fire.
about it?
It's about the stuff.
It's about the
They
stuff.
Basically, and I'm going to tell you this, and you're going to think I'm saying it in a funny way. But they find some stuff on in a rock, and they all eat it in the whole
Yeah.
world.
They sell
until
it
everyone
as
goes
ice cream,
crazy.
and people's faces start to melt.
I do think you're being funny because that sounds like an absurd idea for a movie. And I'm not sure
it's a
any
good movie.
studio in history
Well,
would say yes to that pitch.
Well, buddy, welcome to the 80s.
welcome to
Cocaine was running wild.
Larry Cohen.
Who's that?
He wrote and directed it, or I think he at least directed it.
Is he talented or just some
He's quite
fucking
talented, I
noob?
believe.
What else has he done? Anything creamy?
He did Q, the Winged Serpent. He did
Queen,
Black
Queen.
Caesar.
Mm.
He did It's Alive.
black creamer.
He did.
It's alive. Could be.
It's a white cream.
It's a white.
Well, that one is about a little baby, and how does a baby get made?
Well, not cream. We already
We
established
established
that
that.
sperm
think it's
isn't
not?
cream.
Sperm isn't cream, but a woman can cream during sex.
Well, I guess like a cupcake baby
Cream
made
up on the
with
dick, man.
cream.
Dude, cream up on that dick. Get creamy on that fucking dick for me. Bitch. Why wouldn't you? Oh,
Well, anyway, back to what I was
Anthony
saying.
had a great idea.
cupcake.
Anthony,
baby.
yeah.
yeah, wait, hold on. Let me see if I can find the text that he sent me. This is kind of creamery.
You
Creamery.
told somebody that we were doing a cream-filled
No,
episode?
no.
Okay,
He just sent me
good.
this at 1
Because
in
if
the
somebody
morning.
scoops us on this, I'm going to fucking kill myself.
He said, idea for Pal. You guys all record your best attempt at a JOI video and then review each other's on the podcast.
That's actually pretty creamy.
That is creamy.
I know. That's a pretty creamy
It's actually
idea.
a pretty
Yeah.
creamy idea.
But I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've ever watched one of those videos.
Yeah.
No, it's what's the
I
point?
tried once and I was like, just don't tell me what to do.
Yeah. No!
Don't tell me what to fucking do.
You're not my fucking...
Well,
You're my-
for me,
you're
I'm
my-
just
not
like,
my
I
boss.
gotta
You're
put
my
my headphones,
teacher.
I gotta turn it up, or I
Yeah.
gotta put the subtitles on. A lot of times they don't encode this. It's not, the
Yeah.
subtitles aren't there. I don't know. It's like,
Yeah.
I have like audio visual processing. I
Yeah,
mean, just too much
exactly.
Netflix. I'm not gonna be able.
Yeah.
to It's just one of those things. I mean, I put the
Straight
subtitles on every
up.
porn video I watch.
Ow.
Blowjob noise.
Blowjobs. Asterisk. Blowjob asterisk.
But
I've been leading a movement with me and some other guys that I met on comment sections.
Yeah.
And we create .srt files for a bunch of the most popular Pornhub
that's
videos of the
cool.
month. We go back and we go
Yeah.
through them. We,
That's
we
really
sell
cool.
You
them.
could call
Yeah.
it, here's an
It's me
idea.
and a bunch of guys who work for Amazon Prime.
You could call
Mechanical
yourselves the
Turk.
Cream Boys.
Oh, we don't call
Just think
ourselves
about
that. We
that.
could.
what do you guys call yourselves?
We call ourselves the porn subtitlers extraordinaires.
See, this is a better
the
name.
League of Extraordinary Subtitlers.
This is a better name, the Cream Boys.
I'll
Because
pitch
think about it.
The
Think
thing,
about
guys,
that.
I know
Like,
it seems
the
it
subtitles go
doesn't.
in the center of the bottom third.
They're light and white.
They're light
And
and
I
white.
will pitch that because I know you. This might surprise you, but I'm not the leader. I'm actually
Really?
because I know I'm such a
You're
You
a natural.
made
I'm an
it-
alpha.
Yeah.
But I'm one of the lower level.
You made it
You're
sound
a
like you
grunt?
were the one that started the group when you said that.
No, I was. They scouted me, but
Oh, well, then, so you're like the young buck.
yeah.
You
well,
were in the
yeah,
comments
yeah. It's
saying,
actually one
"Here's
of the
my-
one of the
here's
videos
my
I'm working on
WPM."
right now.
Yeah. You were in a comment in a video.
Group Scouts Young Buck. Group of extraordinary guys. Scouts Young Buck. It's actually
Interesting.
Yeah. In the
That's what it
comments
was.
of a porn video just saying like, and here's my WPM.
But yeah, we dropped the Google Drive link in. So if you see if you're ever on a Pornhub or X video comment section, you see, a link to a download, you just go ahead and click that because that's going to be from me or
Probably
one of my
some
buds.
subtitles.
We put that together for you.
And then
you're
you
gonna-
can open
yeah.
that bad boy up in
VLC, yeah.
and then now you got subtitles. That's great. It's
great.
because then you can really watch it when somebody's asleep in your house.
And even if you just like me, you just have trouble understanding
Yeah.
what people are saying sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Christmas, you're in
it's
your
not always
childhood
mixed
bedroom.
well.
You got your projector.
Yeah. Well, I feel like sometimes watching these porn videos, I feel like Christopher Nolan makes the damn audio.
Yeah.
Too damn loud.
Speaking of audio, we're doing an audio that's mixed with chocolate and cream.
Yeah.
So I just thought of that audio mix is kind of interesting.
There should be
yeah.
there should be like a plug-in for like DAWs, right? That's just like, do you want this chocolatey or do you want this creamy?
That's a good idea.
Like kind of like a
knob,
saturator,
knob.
but
Like a guitar pedal.
yeah.
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 Mhm. Oh, and it could be like an expression pedal for a guitar, right? So it's like all the way down.
Yep.
That's cream.
then
All the
you
way
could go
up,
up
that's
chocolate.
chocolatey.
And there's a
And
there's
then-
No,
a
dude. No.
little bit of a spectrum
All
there.
the way up, that's chocolatey. All the way down, that's chocolatey.
Oh,
Right
in the
there.
middle.
In the middle.
Dude,
Uh-huh.
and the really good guitar players who are also excellent drivers can just ride that middle
Yeah.
cream all day.
Yeah. That is, I've heard that a lot of members of My Bloody Valentine, they used to practice before concerts by driving 10 cars at once.
Really?
They would get into 10 driver's seats at the same time.
That's how they get.
I would hate to see
And you know
their
what?
fucking
You know what? They were doing 10
GTR.
different driver seats, and that's what inspired the.
That would
Yeah,
be
they
so
would go
sick
up behind
if you got in that guy's car and he had fucking 40 pedals in his car. He drives.
Sorry, officer. I'm Kevin from My
the
Bloody
officer,
Valentine.
the officer pulls up and Kevin Shields rolls down. Is that his name? Kevin Shields? Yeah, he rolls down his window and he goes,
Sorry,
you know,
what
you
was
know how
that?
fast you were going?
Presses the pedal that unbuckles his seatbelt. Presses the pedal that opens up the glove compartment.
With the gun in it.
Yeah. Just grabs like,
Kevin Shields pulls out again.
Yeah. The drums from a little bit of music section.
yeah. Cream could,
Cream is a band.
Cream is a band. We've been
Yeah.
over that a couple
And is it
times.
not also a magazine?
It is a magazine,
is
Cream
not.
magazine,
Or it is.
rock and roll magazine.
Rock and
yeah.
roll magazine.
Rock and roll.
Speaking
magazine.
of, well, he's Creme, but the band 10cc, one of the members was named Lol Creme, LOL Creme.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
So he would like this because
He would
finds-
like this. Yeah.
He laughs in the face of creme. We
Mhm.
like cream.
He went on to later make a group with the other guy from 10cc called Godly and Creme. They should have called it Chocolatey and Creme. That would have been a better name.
You really think it would have been better or just
Would've been
more? Would have
better.
made more sense.
Would have made more sense.
It would be more
for
in line with our
today.
podcast
Yeah.
episode.
That's true. It would have given us one more extra
Chocolatey
thing.
and Creme.
Chocolatey and creme.
I don't really.
So-
They didn't really have any hits, so I
Why
can't
is
really make
nobody
any
named
jokes about it.
Chocolatey?
Yeah,
I am.
Oh, your name
Chocolatey Pits.
I've been going by that for a
Chocolatey.
couple years. Yeah.
Chocolatey.
Not with you guys, with my
Yeah.
another group.
Your other
Okay.
group, yeah.
I'm in a
yeah,
group
yeah.
of I have a newspaper route that I do, and with that as my other job. And those
Dude,
guys
I had
know
no
me.
idea we all had so many side hustles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those guys call me Chocolatey.
Mm.
Did you ask to be called that, or there was something you did? Or you know what?
It was something I did, but I'm not going to tell you
Well,
what it
yeah.
was.
Wait to tell us until we roll
Yeah,
over
we
into
got-
the next section.
yeah.
And guys, we're
We got some
kind of
time.
closing in. We got a few minutes
Yeah.
left, so I think we just need to be
See,
extra
I've been-
creamy and push it over the
You know
finish
what? You know
line.
what's so
Crazy
great? At every single point, I've almost transitioned at the perfect time.
I know it's natural.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about chocolatey right when we're about to get back into chocolatey
Yeah.
things.
Oh my God! It's
Um,
like the big DJ button.
It's
What
like
is
a
that
big
thing called?
DJ
It's a
button.
big
What's that thing
DJ
called? The
button.
mixer.
A knob, you
Knob.
motherfucker.
I'm being a fucking knob.
You are being a
Not
knob.
knowing it. I'm a
Shut
fucking
up.
knob.
Just
I'm
shut
a
up.
fucking knob.
Nothing feels better than cream. Just want to throw that in.
Yeah.
That's there. Just in case anyone's skipping around.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Sun
Yeah,
cream.
we're
Or no,
Yeah.
sunscreen.
Sunscreen is a
cream
lot
oil,
different.
Or sun cream oil. Is
What kind of
Yeah.
cream?
Sun cream oil.
What kind
What
of
is that supposed to be? Sun cream oil.
I think I was thinking sun
like
tan
s-
oil, but then I was going
Oh.
sunscreen oil, which is not. Yeah.
What
I've
kind
never
of,
heard it called sunscreen oil.
Do you guys
Yeah,
put
no one has
cream
ever
on your
called
face
that.
before bed? Any sort of
I put it
skincare
after I
cream?
shower. I'll put
Retinol.
on shoe.
You use a retinol?
Cream.
Mm-hmm. I got it for free.
You use an all?
Yeah, I used it all. I use
Wow.
a retinol.
Oh, mine is actually called has a cream name. I don't remember the
Yeah.
name, but it has cream in the
Cameron's
name.
cream.
I know
CeraVe
that.
cream.
No, it's not that. It's
Oh.
something I got off Amazon. The
Oh, okay.
cheapest thing on Amazon. I'm not going to spend a lot of money on
I
it.
went
Yeah.
to Costco and I got a 3-pack of CeraVe cream.
That's smart. That's
These girlfriends love to put creams on your faces.
Does
Um,
y'all's girls got the micellar water?
Yep.
That
Yeah.
shit fucking smells like fucking pee.
Smells
smart.
crazy.
My wife keeps trying to trim my eyebrows because they're going into my eyes.
Dude, they're growing
my
into your
eyebrows
eyes
are really long.
like an overgrown
Yeah.
goat's
you wanna see
horn.
how long they are?
Your eyebrows
They
are
are
not
pretty
long
long.
enough to go into your eye.
They-
You
they-
don't have
they
a
literally-
bushy.
I do. I have a few eyebrow
Yeah.
hairs that are going into.
You should
my
come
eyes.
in with like really like overplucked Morticia.
Well, that's what I'm
eyebrows
saying.
one
I
day.
can't.
good.
I can't trust anybody on earth to
You
Yeah.
trust me.
mess with my eyebrows.
Yeah, come on, trust him. Let him Morticia you up.
As
Let Gomez Morticia
I
you.
get older, I'm getting more. I'm doing something, and then a crazy tweezer enters my life and plucks a hair out of the front of my face.
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
runs
this
away.
happens a lot. This
That's-
is a
that's-
rude
That's
thing
not
that
right.
girls
They
think
don't.
is
Do
okay.
they do that to each other?
No.
They do it to themselves, so they think that.
We already moved on, I think.
Well,
Or-
but now
Wait,
this is more of a reminder
Oh no, now
to
it's
start
chocolatey.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, cream is over.
We finished. We filled
Finished
it. So
cream.
well, we put cream in, but it's not filled.
it's
so
not
we
filled.
encap.
Yeah.
We
yeah, it's an open
It's
face
surrounded
for your
off.
sandwich.
Uh-huh.
right now, which is it's just a fucking piece of chocolate with cream hidden the table
And nobody wants that.
under it.
Mm-hmm.
A cream toast, chocolate toast with it
An
filled
open,
side down.
an
butter side
open-faced
down.
whoopie pie.
Okay, so let's talk chocolate here for a moment.
And we got.
We're
we
trying
got
to
not be
go.
good.
We're going last four, which is delicious, decadent, South American, and bean from it was made from.
This
South
was
American
this
is the easy start.
We had a challenge. We left
Yeah.
the challenging part for last. This one, I mean, delicious and decadent is easy.
South
Yeah.
To have a
American, I think, is
conversation
pretty
about
easy.
that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you can say, well, these two. What we do is we chunk them up,
We can talk about a South American dish that has beans in it.
or just, I mean, the chocolate's beans come from South America.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Cacao beans.
cacao beans.
Are they?
I was at a place where they made chocolate.
Where? Oh, the one by
In,
Cozy Corner.
No, a real place in the Caribbean.
Oh,
And I smelled it every day.
Did
and
it smell like
smells-
chocolate?
No,
normal
it
chocolate?
smells. Well, it smells a little like chocolate, but it's like fruity. It's like kind of fermenting.
Oh,
like it's
yeah,
like they
'cause
take
chocolate is
they
fermented.
it's bean. They ferment the beans or
Yeah.
whatever. And there was a lot of roosters.
Mm.
There's
Does
a
that have anything
guy
to do
down
with
the
it?
street by Cozy Corner, the Ridgewood chocolate
Yeah,
guy.
this guy
Yeah.
is kind of a nut.
This
Yeah,
guy
he's
has
like-
a
neighborhood
very,
nut.
very big belly.
He is a neighborhood.
He's
nut.
a neighborhood nut.
He has a. Have we talked about this guy before?
Have
no,
we?
I
There's
think
a-
I maybe
this is-
There's
I
a
went
chocolate
there,
store in our neighborhood that is called Ridgewood Chocolate or something.
and he
Yeah.
claims that it can cure diabetes.
It has a bunch of signs that
Yeah.
are like chocolate is not candy. He's kind of
He
like
uses-
what's the
he
name of
believes
the,
it's
the
medicine.
stevia guy?
yeah, Dan
yeah,
Quinn.
He's
Dan
like
Quinn.
Dan
He's
Quinn,
Dan
but
Quinn
about
for
chocolate.
Yeah.
This is a perfect guy to talk about
Yeah.
for this.
Let me tell
We
you
got it in the
about.
bag.
Let me tell you about the time I went there.
Uh-huh.
So
And
I
you,
went
by
there.
the way, if anybody thinks candy is or chocolate is
Oh,
candy, it's this
buddy,
motherfucker.
I listened to his signs.
Really?
I read the signs and I was like, well, I should go in and learn about this guy making chocolate.
Okay.
If it cures diabetes,
So be it.
So be it. I was just here to eat it anyway. I went there with my girlfriend, and he is showing us how to eat the chocolate and everything. He's telling us like this is
Is there a
different.
technique?
He's saying that this is a different kind of chocolate. You should definitely savor this. Don't eat it like
Yeah,
a
you're
regular
supposed to eat
candy
a
bar.
small bite
And guess why he's
savor.
saying that? Because it's $10 a
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah.
But-
and it's this big.
It's this literally this big.
Yeah.
And in the middle of all of this spiel, he looks at us and he goes, "And you know, it's an aphrodisiac."
Whoa.
Damn.
And I got turned on. I had to leave
Really?
Damn.
because I was imagining
Holding the-
him
holding that little
feeding me
piece of
chocolate.
chocolate in front of you,
Imagining him
apparently.
feeding me chocolate. He told me that the best way to eat his chocolate
Is with
is to
his
take
fingers.
his finger and put it in my butt.
No, that's not. That's not.
No.
No, he
Take-
doesn't.
take
it's a
it.
chocolate suppository. It's actually it's really. I'm serious when I say it's not like other chocolate. You actually have to put it
put
in
it
your
up
ass
your
and wait
ass.
for an
Yeah.
hour.
Well, it actually, now that I say it, it is actually exactly like other chocolate. It's just what you do with it. It's different. But this is Hershey's.
He said to break off a corner piece and then put it on your tongue and let it melt.
What if you run out of
Dude.
corners? There's only 4.
Dude, were you tripping? Were you fucking tripping?
Yeah, dude.
Put the chocolate on your
It's
tongue.
like, this is
just
gonna cure my
close
fucking
your eyes,
diabetes if I
lay
have it.
back.
I don't know if I have it or not. I could have it. I ate a lot of candy in my life.
I don't think that gives you diabetes.
It
Eating
could.
chocolate.
Gives you type 2.
Type 2.
Type 2 for
Type
diabetes.
2 in chat if you think Patrick has diabetes.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if you had diabetes.
Yeah, I probably won't have it.
No.
I'm too good.
Probably won't.
I'm
Yeah.
too good with this shit.
I think you're too good to die.
Yeah.
Let's get really chocolatey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get fucking decadent, man.
Let's get extremely decadent.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean,
I'm fucking savory today.
I want to be a
Savory is not it.
whole meal. Or I want to
Yeah.
get served one.
I want to be
I-
overserved.
Yeah, I want to be
Yeah.
overserved.
I'd be interested in being overserved.
Yeah, I want to get
suppose.
overserved, but not from alcohol, but from roast duck.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Where the manager's all like, you should have known that guy had enough
Yeah.
roasted duck and
When
pheasant.
my friends Kai and Emmett were in town, shout out, we went to a Thai restaurant and we all ordered a dish called Heavenly Duck.
The same was it?
Describe
And we
how-
said,
how-
and we
how'd you
said, can
figure
we?
that was?
And we in a circle went, can I do the Heavenly Duck? I'm actually also going to do the Heavenly Duck. Yeah,
Was
I
it
think
good?
add a third heavenly.
How big
duck.
was it?
It was just duck. It wasn't a
whole
full duck. It was just
We
duck.
why haven't we just been decadent and just gone somewhere
Ducked
and eaten
out?
a full duck?
Dude, I would love nothing more. I fucking love duck so
we
much.
should really do that. We should go
okay,
to Chinatown.
So after liquor night, we're having duck night.
Okay.
yeah.
I fucking love duck.
Wait.
man. It's
What
so
if we just
good.
combine the two and it's
Liquor
a night of
Liquor and
decadence?
duck evening?
Yeah.
Not
Liquor
even
and
night.
duck night. It's
No, not night. That's an evening.
Evening. That's an
evening. An evening of duck
activity.
and liquor.
Dude, this literally sounds like my fucking heaven.
Yeah.
I love the sound of this
That
idea.
is decadent.
That
is
is
really
completely
decadent.
and delicious.
An
Yeah.
evening of duck
In
and
South America.
or
And
it's called.
some
It's
people
called.
would consider China to be in South America, and they eat a lot of duck there.
It is
It's
South
called.
America.
It's called Decadence. An evening of duck and liquor.
Wow.
Wow.
Decadent.
Can we get a poster made?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a poster just for ourselves.
Just
We hand
circulating
it out to
between
each
us
other.
three?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Decadence, an evening of duck and
That's
liquor.
so-
Please join me.
yeah.
Really small text at the top. Please join us for a night of decadence.
Mm-hmm. An evening of duck and liquor. Party full
And
invite.
there's so many different places to
Yeah.
get duck and liquor.
Yeah.
really need to
We
do
have
that.
to do the
We
decadence and evening of duck and liquor.
We all come in here. We have like 3 roasted ducks.
And you know what we're listening to too.
Wear tuxedos.
Oh yeah.
We're sitting in tuxedos and white gloves.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Eating gloves.
Yeah.
We
And
take
that-
off our walking gloves
That would
and
be
put
so
on the eating
delicious
gloves.
as well.
Duck and liquor.
Duck and
Chocolate
liquor.
duck.
Well, no, we don't.
Just saying. I'm just saying it, dude. You don't have to.
Yeah. We don't
Just
have
say-
to
I'm just throwing
pry.
it out there.
Yeah, but
We
that's
don't have
just the
to-
kind of thing that pisses me off.
Just
Yeah.
when I say chocolate duck.
Well, just when you kind of try to like, I feel like we're having such a chocolatey conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and then
I'm just so worried that it's not going to read
I
as
think
chocolatey.
that was an extremely chocolatey conversation. We were hitting almost everything there, and then you had to just be so.
Duck made from beans. I would say, keep going. Keep saying what you're saying. Or
I'm
keep
not kidding.
scolding.
I just vomited in my mouth. a
Duck
little
made
bit.
from beans.
Just at how you're acting. I was,
Me?
yeah, yeah, you. Yeah,
Okay, all right. I'll dial it back.
because we really got to stick the landing on this.
Yeah.
If you
Right.
have any hopes of actually breaking this
Beans
record,
from it was made from. Okay. Let's just start spitballing. Beans from it was made from.
beans from it was.
I'm so
made
scared of what Alex is going to say to me when he hears what I
Yeah.
said to him.
from. Why?
Because I made a porn call on his voicemail.
Porn
That wasn't a
call.
creamy
Cream
call, bro.
Creamy call. You said, "Hey, this is
It
a
was a
cream
cream
call."
call. Yeah.
It's like 8 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't 8. It, was
wasn't
like
8
90
minutes.
seconds.
It was pretty
maybe.
long.
Yeah.
It's longer than
It feels long when you
Anyway,
make a
I'm
cream
sorry.
call.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
'Cause
We're
You
not
started
talking
spinning
cream
in cream.
anymore. Wait, let's call him back and let's do a chocolate call.
You can do
Wait,
the
you
chocolate
call. You call.
No, I'm not calling
Call
him
him.
back.
Okay, you call.
You already
I'm
you
so
volunteered him.
nervous.
Call him.
Okay.
And you have to do a
Wait,
chocolate
I'll call Neil.
Oh yeah, call Neil. He'll love the chocolate call.
Wait, how do I go about it? Because the cream.
You have to.
Cream is this.
I mean, I think for the chocolate call, you
Hello?
can use every. You
Yes.
can use all the adjectives
Hello?
if you want.
This is a chocolate.
This is a chocolate call.
Yeah.
We're recording.
No,
Okay.
don't tell him they're recording.
This is a wait. I'm gonna call him from the Google Voice.
He's not gonna answer, dude.
He'll answer. Trust me.
He's not gonna
Trust
know.
me, bro.
He's
Trust
not gonna
me.
know to answer that.
Trust me. He will. All right. Never mind.
All right, surely we'll get an answer here.
Am I gonna sound? He might be at the open mic too.
What'd you say?
Hello. This is a chocolate call.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm being decadent.
I can't. Just say what you gotta say.
Say bean from it was.
Oh, and I'm being South American, and bean from it was made from.
Oh no! What the fuck? What happened? What's going on?
Say delicious. Say
Oh, this is a delicious call. And it's dark and delicious. I'm so very rich.
Now tell him he's been chocolate called.
You've been chocolate called.
Oh no!
You've
On
just
the
been
podcast.
chocolate called, bro.
You've just been chocolate called. How does it feel?
Aw.
All right. Well, that was a chocolate call.
I honestly think I prefer the cream call
Yeah.
to the chocolate call.
The chocolate call is very. I mean, you have to be rich and decadent. And
well, you kind of if you tried to figure out what a chocolate call was.
well, now that we
as
know
was
what
ringing.
it is, why don't you call someone?
We still don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't think we know what
I
it
think.
is
All right.
quite.
Well, let's spend the last couple of minutes trying to figure it out. Let's figure out a chocolate call, and then we'll make a chocolate call.
So a cream call is more.
You have to sound rich. That's what I was trying to do.
rich.
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 Oh, I started
Rich.
talking like this, like a rich man.
Hello.
Hello. Ah. What is that?
That's the timer.
That is so fucking
We
scary
finished.
to me.
Well,
It's
we're
scaring
not
me
done.
so
We're not
bad.
done until we make the second chocolate call.
Yeah, we need to stick the landing.
Yeah.
okay. So a chocolate call would
So you act rich
be
and bitter, and the call has to be bittersweet.
Oh, give them bad news.
Yeah, bittersweet by saying so.
Oh, let's say somebody died.
Hello, somebody
but
died.
say that they came into a large inheritance.
But
rich.
Yeah.
okay.
You
Bittersweet
have
rich.
died, but you've come into a large inheritance.
What should I call?
I don't know. Joe?
You okay? I'll call Joe.
Maybe not Joe. I don't know. I think he won't pick up.
Wait, let me look through my.
Yeah.
Who do I have?
And be South American as
I have
well.
some really funny ones I could do, but
Like who?
I am not gonna do that. This is what I'm saying.
He would love a chocolate call.
He probably would.
He would love a chocolate call more than anyone. That's a
So
chef,
is it
man.
Willy Wonka?
It's
Pretty close.
It's Willy Wonka.
Hmm.
You're saying it. It's okay. I don't need to know.
Who should I call?
I know. It's
I think
Willy
I gotta
Wonka.
call. I think I gotta call Joe. It just makes sense.
Wait. Brian. Call Brian.
He's on a plane. We're
They got-
keeping it in the
All
family.
right, we'll
here.
keep it in the family.
And I want this call to be fucking chocolatey.
Yeah, be as chocolatey as possible.
Really chocolatey.
If he doesn't pick up, we got to call someone else.
Dude.
Come on, Joe.
Your call has been forwarded
It's
to
gonna say
voicemail.
his
It's going to say his
The person
phone number.
you're trying to reach
Oh no.
record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hello. Good news and bad news. The good news is you've come into a lot of money. The bad news is somebody very close to you has passed away. And they were dark.
They're flying down to South. We're going to get you a ticket to South
We're
America.
getting you a ticket to South America.
Keep the voice.
To South America to go on a food tour.
Delicious and
A
decadent.
delicious and decadent food tour
Of duck and liquor.
of duck and liquor. A night of duck and liquor called Decadence, a South American experience. We will be serving beans. So have a wonderful time.
So you've just been chocolate called.
You've just been chocolate called. It's a new kind of call that's
going around.
recently been invented as part of a record-breaking episode of a podcast. Congratulations, and I wish you the best with the situation that I laid out for you. Goodbye, Joe.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so that's two
So
chocolate calls
yeah.
and a cream call.
That's the perfect amount.
Yeah.
I think that's a perfect amount.
I think I was the only one who got someone to pick up.
I know. Everyone hates me and Caleb.
Yeah.
They
You're just
screen
too
our damn
I
calls.
bet you called Joe. He fucking answered right away.
I'll call him right now.
Dude, you'll imbalance the chocolate and cream
we
ratio.
already have two chocolates and a
Dude,
cream.
you're gonna make it not be a
we'll
sandwich
have to make
any
more.
longer.
Yeah. If we call more people, then we're gonna have to do another couple of calls.
It's just gonna be so unwieldy,
Yeah.
and
We'll have
it's
to
gonna
do two
confuse
more
Guinness.
calls
Because
if
it's
I
gonna
call.
confuse
You
Guinness.
can't. You can't. A chocolate filled thing is not double decker.
This episode, if we're still trying to be cream filled,
Yes, we are.
we accidentally stumbled upon something even greater.
What was that?
This is the first podcast to feature 3 new types of prank calls.
Two.
Two new types of prank calls.
It's the first cream-filled. So, okay, if we can't get the first cream-filled episode,
Yeah.
it has to be the first cream-filled episode to feature 2 new types of prank calls.
Yeah.
And 2 of one of them and 1 of the other as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will be in the award
Yeah.
that we get.
Yeah. That'll be on
It's
the
got to be
engraving.
in the reward.
Okay, so let's go ahead and order an engraving.
Yeah,
and
I think we can
we'll-
go ahead and do that. We'll submit this to the Guinness book. I'm sure that somebody who listens to this works
at
there.
Guinness.
Seems like the type of job that you guys might have.
A good job, you mean?
Yeah.
Great job. That's the best job in the world, I bet.
So just go ahead and set everything.
In
And
motion.
you know
in
what?
motion.
Here's an idea. Here's
Yeah.
an idea. If Guinness doesn't reach out to us, I still think we get.
Let's reach
I
out
think
to
we
them.
get. Unfortunately, a participation trophy for this.
I will be
But
reaching out to
second
Guinness.
those,
I
by
will
the
be.
way.
I will be. Once this comes out, I will send this to Guinness.
I think we should put
I'll
a
send
whoopie
an
pie
official.
in resin in a cube,
And that's cool.
and
That'd
then
be
keep
really-
that
That
in
would
the
be
middle of
fucking
the table
cool.
forever.
I'd really be mad to not be able to eat it.
First cream-filled podcast episode.
We got it.
We got it.
We
Yeah.
got it.
We did it.
We got it.
All
We
right.
got it. Let's take a big ass bite.
Dude, let's do it.
We should have had whoopie pies on standby.
Well, we didn't even know we were
No,
doing whoopie
because it
pie.
has, again,
Yeah.
it's not a visual
See, this
thing.
is kind of we
Yeah,
can
visuals.
see-
Fuck visuals.
We can see here the idea came to fruition as part of the podcast itself. You can see the full development, and that's why
Yeah.
nobody is doing it like us.
straight up.
First cream-filled podcast to feature figuring out how to make it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Now
that's that.
go out and make your own cream-filled episodes.
No,
And they
don't.
won't be the first because they won't be the
Oh,
first.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
if people
you
do it
guys
now.
can take second, third,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah,
Don't
have fun
matter
being
to us.
second and third.
Because we got the first one. We fucking did it. And you know what? It was great. And you know what? It's 100 degrees out today, and this episode has nothing to do with that.
Get
So,
out and
Get
vote.
out. So get out there and vote. It's over.
It's over.
It's over. You
all
fucking
over.
missed it.
All right. Let's get Gus. He's waiting outside.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So how many verses would you say?
I
come before
don't
this?
know.
Okay. You listened to the song at least 4 times.
Yeah, I didn't beg you to play the song.
Yeah.
I think we're coming up to
It's
it.
got to be the bridge.
Yep. Thank you, Mr. DJ, for playing my song. Thank you. Been waiting so long. I listen to that song a lot.
Because I'm planning to depart the earth quite soon.
I really
And I'm
don't
planning
like
to take
that.
one person in this room with me.
I don't like that you're planning to depart the earth, but as your friend, I will let you do that.
Thank you.
As
That's
your friend,
really
I
kind of
respect
you.
your decision.
Which
depart
one of
this
us?
I
do
wish
you-
more
mortal
people
coil.
would say that to their
Yeah.
friends who are planning to depart the earth.
Which one of us 3 do you think is the most workplace shooting, mass shooting risk?
To get
Somebody
shooted
to shoot up the place?
To come here and just shoot the other 2.
here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Of us 3,
I think
you.
I feel like that's
probably.
it's between me and Cam.
Yeah.
Because you're here too much.
Yeah, I'm just here all
Yeah.
the time.
If you wanted to shoot it up, you'd just do it.
You
Yeah.
no, you're gonna be the person who gets shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the one victim.
Yeah. I'm the one that dies.
Yeah, because
There's gonna
let's-
be
because
2
you
shots,
are
but
gonna
I'm the
be
one that dies.
the only person that's here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whichever one of us comes in to shoot it up, the other one is not going to be
No,
here.
no.
So
No,
you're
we're
thinking
gonna be-
you're thinking that you guys would come in and shoot, like you one day you snap and you come
Maybe
in
we
here
do
to
it
shoot
together.
it up. You guys So you guys come in here and shoot the place up.
After playing skate.
Hey guys.
You guys come in here and shoot it up, but there's like a possibility that I'm not here. So you just do a workplace shooting to no one. Just you come
Yeah.
in here and just shoot a costume.
Well,
Well, we would shoot your favorite costume though, and then
Oh,
you'd
you
riddle the
bastards,
bullet.
don't.
and your pewter and your MIDI controller.
Oh yeah, I would
Do
shoot
not
your.
shoot that.
I would shoot your computer.